So I have already separated the dataset into a table form, which is a table form for domestic and a table form for international. So for relative frequency, we use histogram because of the heights of the relative frequency histograms can be translated into probabilities, and they are also significant. So this probability histogram offer a graphical representation of a probability distribution that may be used to assess the possibility that specific outcomes will materialize in a particular population. Then for cumulative relative frequency, we use distribution plot because of it is to display a cumulative information graphically. So it will show the number, the percentage, the proportion of observation that are less than or equal to a particular values. So in this section, it shows the graphs for the dataset that we have tabulated just now, which is, this is the cumulative relative frequency and also relative frequency for domestic. And this is the graphs for relative frequency and cumulative relative frequency for international. So all the data that we have tabulated just now, we transfer into the histogram and also distribution plot to give a very clear graphical data so that people can see clearly the data from the table.
The question for part 2 is calculate and compare the measure of central location of each dataset. Measure of central location is mean, median, and mode. To calculate the measure of central location of each dataset, first we look at domestic airlines. The first step in finding the means is calculate the sum of domestic airline dataset, which is 26273.95, and divide it with the number of datasets, which is 24. So we can get the answer for mean is 1112828.96. The next step, we calculate the median by summing the two middle value of the domestic airline dataset and divide the answer by 2. The median number for domestic airline dataset is 1032146 and 6.1057. Then plus 8 divided by 2. So we can get the answer for median is 8.601.5. The last step, we find the mode. However, in domestic airline dataset, no mode at all because every number of the dataset occur only one. To calculate and measure central location of international airline, first we find the mode by finding the number of international airline dataset, which is 10945.618, and divide it with the number of the dataset, which is 24. So we can get the answer for mean is 456.167.42. The next step, we calculate the median by summing the two middle value of the international airline dataset and divide the answer by 2. The median for the international airline dataset is 77141 and 96002. Then plus 8 divided by 2. So we can get the answer median for international airlines is 86571.5. The last step, we find the mode. However, in international airline dataset, no mode at all because every number of the dataset occur only one. The conclusion, measure of central location for domestic airline is the mean is higher than median, which is 113,878.96, and the median is 856,601.5. Hence, no mode for domestic airline because every number of the dataset occur only one. While for international airline, the mean also higher than the median, which is 456,067.42, and the median is 86571.5. However, no mode for international airline because every number of the dataset occur only one.
So, the first step you should do if you want to calculate percentiles and draw the box plots is to arrange the dataset in descending order from top to bottom or left to right. I choose to start from top to bottom because the dataset is too much. Therefore, this is the dataset that I have arranged in ascending order. So, to calculate the percentile, we must know the formula used. We can see the formula used from this slide, which is LP equal to N plus 1 and multiplied by P divided by 100. So, we will find three total percentiles, which are 25, 50, and 75 percentile for both datasets for domestic and international. So, to calculate the cumulative percentile, we need to use the formula as I said earlier. So, LP is equal to N plus 1. N is the total number of available datasets. So, N is 24 because the total amount of datasets for domestic and international airlines is 25. And we add 1 multiplied by P and divided by 1. P is the number of percentiles we are looking for. We are looking for the 25 percentiles, so we enter P as 25. So the percentile we get for the 25 percentile is 6.25. To find the 50 and 75 percentile, we also use the same formula and we will get the answer as shown, which is 12.50 and 18.75. So when we get all two of the percentiles, we should know that that is not the final answer to find the percentile for both airlines and domestic and international airlines. The next step is that I have said in this slide. So how do I get the final answer for the 25 percentile for domestic is by looking at the number 6.25 from the first calculation step we did earlier. 6 the sixth position in the dataset we have arranged. So the sixth position from the domestic dataset is jet lag. So we subtract to 159,635 with 0.25. 0.25 we get from subtracting 6.25 with 6, then we will get 0.25 divided by the amount after the jet lag position, which is the next line, and the amount of the jet lag. So we will get a total of 240,976.75. We will repeat the same step to calculate the final percentage total for the 60 and 75 percentages for domestic and international airlines as I have explained, and we will get the amount as shown in the slide. So after getting the number of percentiles, we can draw a box plot for both airlines. The box plots shown are box plots for domestic. We get the mean and maximum from the dataset that we have arranged in ascending order. The minimum for the domestic dataset is Cathay Pacific, which is 88,829, while the maximum is AirAsia, which is 4,570,798. Q1 we get from the 25 percentiles, we calculated earlier, which is 240,976.75. The median amount from the 50 percentile, which is 570,799. And Q3 is from the 75 percentile, which is 1,628,064.5. Lastly, the box portion are box plots for international. The minimum for the international dataset is Cebu Pacific Air, which is 32,362, while the maximum is AirAsia, which is 4,713,336. So the Q1 for international airlines is 73,461.75. The median is 104,108.5, and the Q3 is 116,733.75.
So the first thing that we need to calculate in this part is the range. So in order to get the range, we need to subtract the maximum value of data with the minimum value of data. So for the domestic airline, the maximum value is the AirAsia airline, and the minimum value is the Cathay Pacific. Then we get the answer 44,81969 for the domestic. So for the international part, the maximum value is still Asia airline. Then we need to subtract it with the minimum, which is the Pacific Air. Then we get the answer 468,974. So from this data, we know that the international airline has the highest amount of range rather than the domestic airline. Okay, so for the next part is we need to find the mean absolute deviation. So in order to get the mean absolute deviation, we need to have the summation of each data set by subtracting the data point which with the sample mean, and then we divide it with n that represent the size of sample. So as we calculate, we get the answer for domestic airline is 909,795.37, and the international airline is 622,818.23. And from this data, we can conclude that international airline has the highest mean absolute deviation rather than the domestic airline. Okay, so for the mean absolute deviation, previously I'm using Excel to calculate the data, and for this for variance and standard deviation, also I'm using the Excel to calculate the data. So for variance, what we need to have is we need to have the summation of the square differences from each of data point, and then we minus with the sample mean, and after that we will divide it with n minus 1. As for the standard deviation, it is the square root of variance. So from this slide, we can see that the domestic has the highest variance and standard deviation rather than the international. Okay, lastly for this part, we need to calculate the coefficient of variation for CV. And we can get CV by dividing the S, which is the standard deviation, with the sample mean. So for the domestic, we get the CV is 1.07, and for the international, we get the CV of 2.42. And as we can see, that the international has the highest coefficient of variation rather than the domestic, which is only 1.07.
Part 5. Measure of association. Measure of association is used to quantify the relationship between two or more variables. And here, I will quantify the relationship between the domestic flights and the international flights. The results has been calculated and it is stated all in the table. And the total amount will help me to find the covariance and the correlations of these variables. So as you can see, the correlation between these two relationships is 0.82. I can conclude that there is a strong positive linear relationship between the domestic flight and the international flights.